Everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. Today on the table in front of me is something a little bit different. This was actually provided to me by Chris at Gil-Tek RUK. This is what they call the RUK, R-U-K, and I don't know if you can see that or not. R-U-K. Now, what this is, it's a little pocket-sized utility knife, and it does use the standard razor blades. It is a one-handed operation, very smooth operation at that. It's kind of like and they actually say this in their description, but it's kind of like a USB drive, a flash drive, a jump drive, whatever you want to call it, as far as how you snap it out and snap it back in. This thing is running on, I believe it's plastic pins. And it's a lot of fun. Now, this is something that, you know, you're not going to use this and replace as far as replacing a knife. It's more of a light duty type EDC item, but it does fit in a pocket. You can throw it in your back pocket, throw it in your front pocket. It is a great little tool. I'm really, pardon me, I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad I've had the option or the pleasure to be able to give this a review. It is a pry bar. You can check that out. You know, you do have a little pry bar on there. This area here, which I think is awesome, is for string, or, you know, I would take this fishing with me because it would be a great little fishing line cutter. You do have a little hex nut area in the back, and I'll get to that in a moment. So you have your, for your little driver bits, and that has to do with this, but I will get there. You can actually take this apart and put it back together for easy cleaning. You could take it apart, put together for a new blade. It's a fantastic little EDC item. I would definitely throw something like this in my EDC kit. Now, I would have a knife in there. I do have a knife in there, but I think I would actually put this in there too because, you know, like I said, this is a really great light duty item. Now, when you're pushing it out and pulling it back, you simply just very lightly push it out, and it just slides out, and it kind of snaps into place there. So then you can use it. You have your jimping on the top, which is actually really nice because, you know, you do want to have a grip. You don't want to slip off of it. It is super lightweight. I'm not even sure how much it weighs. I would have to weigh it. I do not have a scale in front of me. But again, to put the blade out or to put it back in, you simply just press down. Now I'm not pressing hard at all. It's very simple. You have a great lanyard hole here, so you can stick a lanyard on it if you choose to have it that way. I really like this. I've had a lot of fun with it, cutting boxes and stuff. Again, light duty things, you know, nothing too heavy on it. I would use my knives for that. But this is something that I will probably just have in my purse. You know, I'd throw it in my EDC kit, but I don't want it to be in the car. It's something I'd want to have on me at all times. So I would definitely throw this in my purse. Now, going on to the tool part of it, which I actually didn't even know was included, is you have this. This is kind of your screwdriver, for lack of better wording. Now, you do have a magnetic tab in there with your bits. So it does come with your Phillips bit, and it comes with your flathead, little tiny one. You see that? Little tiny one. But you can either use it in here if you have something simple, you know, you just want to get in there with a few fingers, not really big, not really tough, or if it's something you really need to get down into a little bit harder, a little more strength, that is where your hex nut hole comes in on your RUK itself. It fits right in there. It really actually allows you to, you know, get a better grip on what you're doing, gives you a little more leverage because you do have more room. Now, the total length on this is 1, 2, 3, almost 3.5 inches. So it is very small. I love it. I think it is a great size. It is great for your pocket, great for EDC. I will probably be throwing a lanyard on this because it would make it a little bit easier to find it. You know, it is black and the inside of my purses are black, but it would make it easier to find inside a purse. If I threw it in my pocket, I know I wouldn't have a problem with it. Width-wise, you are just over an inch. So really, this isn't going to take up much room. This is something I think is something I may get some of the people in my lives for Christmas gifts. It is a great little quick, small cutter for, again, everyday stuff. But I don't know. I really do like it. It is aluminum. So, like I said, it is for light duty tasks. But I'm really super happy with it. I love the fact that it's just one-handed. Sometimes at work I'm doing something where I don't have the time or whatever to flip out a knife, and it's easier just to have this in my pocket. Really smooth, comes out, you just little tiny bit of pressure, not much at all, like I said, to press it down, pull it back in. It's easy. You can flip the blade over, you can switch it out for another one. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's a great idea. I love the fact that it does have the extra. It's got the little extra with the pry bar. It's got a little extra with the, the string or maybe the fishing line cutting, which actually they do mention that on their website also. I love the added accessories with the Phillips and the flathead on there. I think it's, again, a really great idea. So, Gil-Tek, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to take a look at this and get it in hand and be able to use it and see what I think about it. And this is something, I'd recommend this. I think it's a great idea, you guys. Stick one in your EDC bag, throw one in your pocket. Light duty only. Don't use it for anything too heavy. Of course not, because, like I said, it is more of a light duty, like a box cutter type thing, because it is just a razor blade. But this is something you'd be able to have around for a while because the fact that you can replace the blade itself. You get a chance, check these out. Go give Gil-Tek or RUK a follow on Instagram. See what it's all about. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Love having you guys here. Would love to have you here all the time. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it down in the comments section. And we'll see you next time.